Hello, hello, hello. We are live at where are we?
We're at Castle Grove in Leeds.
There you go.
We're
You
live.
you almost lost it then for a second. Let us know you can hear us okay. We had to use the emergency camera today, haven't we?
We have, yeah, the emergency camera.
It's great to have technical support with us all the time. And what an interesting angle this is as well. There we go. That's even better. But look at this for a stunning venue. Look at that. We've got chandeliers. We've got staircases. We've got just about everything you can need. And that ceiling is absolutely amazing. And so we're here today. They're doing a styled shoot to promote the wedding services with some amazing wedding suppliers. Saint Salon Leeds is the one organised. It's done brilliant. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. The wedding setup next door. What's that room called? The Oak Room.
I believe so, yeah.
The Oak Room, absolutely stunning. We've got Jill Ryder there as well, set up in that room. The decor looks absolutely stunning. So, no, beautiful venue. Nice to just, I can't remember his name, but yeah, he's really nice to see the wedding coordinator as well on site. So, do pop along and come see this absolutely stunning venue. I mean, look at that roof. Look at that, absolutely stunning. And like Grant says, the chandelier. What can I say?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things. It's great. These style shoots are a fantastic way of suppliers kind of also creating content for their social media, for creating stuff for blog posters, and creating assets that you can really use to promote your wedding business. So, if you are a wedding supplier, it's always a great way to get involved in there. See, John Steele says, "Yo." There we go.
How you doing, John? You all right?
He says the lighting looks good as well. Yes, we were on, when we're on the road. We have less control over how things look.
Yeah, so we try setting up the Grant's professional cameras, but obviously this system doesn't work well with it, does it?
It
So,
doesn't. No.
but no. Facebook user says looks amazing. So nice to see you, Facebook user. Pop in your name in the comments. Let us know who you are. I'm guessing it's Sarah Bush.
It could be. It could
Um,
be.
and someone else says hi. So yeah, great to see you all. So yeah,
Yeah. I mean, again, we are on the road, but it's one of the great things about these live streams is we're going to make sure we are still consistent every single time. It's weird. I look like an oil painting today, but never mind. What a great week it's been for the wedding industry. We were at the Royal Armouries on Sunday for the big wedding sale. That was an absolutely amazing show. What does Paul Tinker say in there?
We've got Paul Ticker saying good afternoon. You've got Timothy Teasdale saying Alan looks good today. Thanks for that, Tim. Nice to see you too.
Yeah, Alan is on his quarterly holiday. He takes one every quarter, I believe. But no, after the big show, we have got a bit of, I say downtime. We've got about 4 days downtime before we start the big preparation for the autumn season, which is out now on the website. Do check that out. We've got some amazing autumn wedding shows. So do keep checking that as well, because we're always adding to that as we go along as well. But yeah, it was the big wedding sale on Sunday. Your highlights?
Well, what can I say? The urban catwalk was an absolute success. So we had Amanda and the team with her fantastic models on stage. We had features from Chiffon Bridal at the bridal studio at Robertstown, which isn't at Robertstown anymore. Joshua Adams and Antich showcasing some of their fantastic gowns, suits, and dresses. So, a big thank you to them. We've got a new blog post on the website as well with all the photos and all the features of the catwalk. So do have a check on fayresyorkshire.com. But what can I say? Absolutely stunning. The entertainment from Mark Gregory. We had Bianca Blizzard as well, and then Wedding Bands for Hire, keeping everybody entertained for that fantastic show, which is going to be returning again to Barnsley Metrodome with the Urban Catwalk theme. So really good, and that video wall was stunning.
It's a bit weird today. I feel like I'm on a submarine. So we keep going. There we go. I'm going to hold this. There we go. So Technical Split is going to go do something now. I dread to think what he's going to do. But yeah, what a great, producer Dan's on the live. Exactly. So yeah, we did a awesome job with the Urban Catwalk. If you'd seen it, we had the big video walls, the stage set up. It was an absolutely amazing event. And what was really cool is the winner of the shoes. She'd been at the show in the afternoon. There we go. When you see Technical Sport, what he's done is he's just put another table on top of another table, but that gives a bit of stability. The winner of the shoes was at the event but left in the morning. We made the announcement, she wasn't there. She actually came back from the White Rose Shopping Centre and came back to the show to collect the shoes, and it was an absolutely amazing day. There we go.
So what we've got in the comments, great to see a super wedding sale. Looking forward to exhibiting at your wedding fairs later on this year. Let us know who that is in the comments coming up. But yeah, it'll be great to have everybody on board for the one in Metrodome, because that's going to be another mega big wedding sale. And we are the original big wedding sale people. So, let us know how you got on for the big day at the Royal Armouries at the new Dock Hall. And like I said, what you thought of the new Urban Catwalk
Yeah. Helen is in the comments section. Helen, congratulations. It was such a real pleasure to meet you as well. And it's one of those things that people think these competitions, that they either think they're a fix or they think that we just give them to people that we know. Helen, she'd gone shopping at the Wine Centre, and we got to meet her and her lovely partner. What a great guy he is as well.
Yep.
And it was an absolute pleasure to meet you, and congratulations on that as well. So, Taste of Italy, always great with Taste of Italy comes to the show.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You need to get onto the show because I know you weren't there at the Royal Armouries. Let us know if you want booking onto the Mons Metro. But I know Stacey ran into you, didn't she, last week at a school prom? So how's it going for you, Graham, Lisa? Hope the winning season is in full swing for yourselves.
Yeah. So what's really interesting is that show for me. It was the first show where everything really came together. The catwalk looked amazing. Like, not just a good catwalk for a fashion show.
Should we share some photos?
You know what? I can tell you this all about, but he's going to share some photos. Look at that. That was amazing. And you can see the big video wall there. So we had some suppliers that were advertising on there as well. It's a great way of getting your branding on that. And the models looked amazing for that. On a notch, we did have 96 jewelry we're showcasing on the catwalk as well with some of the models.
All right.
Yeah, but it looked absolutely amazing, and what a setup it took. And we were actually building that ourselves, weren't we?
Yeah, it was a fantastic morning. I mean, what time did we get there? About 6:45.
7 in the morning.
And we were setting up the stage flats. We had a great team over at the video wall company setting that up as well. The catwalk, the stage. No, it was absolutely a real buzz on the day. And like I said, if you were there on the day, you'll have seen how fantastic that show was. And a big thanks to Amanda, who choreographed all of that. And again, going a big shout out again to the suppliers for really having their input onto the catwalk and showcase. I mean, look at that for a picture.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
that is amazing. It was so vibrant. What's quite nice in that previous picture as well is you got to see Bit and Bridle, their amazing horse box, which looked perfect at the side of the show as well. But yeah, it was great to have that animated video wall to see those designs pop on stage as well. Facebook says footage looked out of this world. Amazing work. Do you know what? It's one of those that it looked as good as it does on the pictures. For me, I just thought it was absolutely amazing. It was nice to be involved in a show that, like I say, not just a bridal catwalk show. It was an amazing show. That was the important thing.
Yeah, and of course we had Amy Darnell as well on stage for Makeup by Amy Darnell. She was doing a bit of a talk as well to everybody in the audience. So a big thank you to her. She was featured on the wall as well. Great. And like I said, if you want to be part of the big wedding sale and you want to feature on the catwalk, or you want to do a bit of a talk or a demonstration to the couples that are coming on the big day, give us a reach out at sales@winningfayresyorkshire.com, and we can get you onto that feature to be out there to hundreds of couples that are visiting us on that big day.
Yeah, and that is an exclusive that we weren't going to reveal just yet, but it's been revealed, so we'll talk about it. One of the things we're going to be bringing to the big wedding shows is we're going to be bringing kind of experts, highlights, suppliers that can talk and give you workshops and genuine advice to help you with your wedding planning journey. We were inspired by Amy when she came on stage and did a bit of a talk. I think it's something we're going to add to those future big shows where we're going to have a breakout area where experts in the wedding industry can come and talk to you and give you advice. So you've got some real value that can take away. So do let us know what you think about that. And if you are an expert, then do get in touch with us and we can kind of sort you out. Think of it like a TED talk for weddings. And it's not going to be a sales pitch. You can have it like maybe a 30-second pitch at the end of your talk, but this is about giving genuine value to Yorkshire couples that are getting married. And yes, Barnsley Metrodome is...
It's in November.
It's in November. I'm going to speak slowly so we can find the date.
It's the 12th of November, 2023.
12th of November, 2023. Timothy Teasdale says, live photo shoot, bring it on.
That might be good. Ooh.
Well, do you know what? That's quite interesting. I'm trying to put my head in front of that, if that helps lighting. I know a photographer came up with a challenge. Yeah, a photographer came up with a challenge the other day. The other week, I thought it was a brilliant idea. One of the photographers who may or may not be in the comment section came up with an idea of challenging photographers to kind of go, right, here's a couple. Yep. Do you know what I mean? If we get like 5 couples, where the photographers with 5 photographers and they've got 5 minutes to go off and do like a style shoot on the day and then do something. But that's a good little competition. So we'll see about that. But yeah, live photo shoot. Do you know what? I actually think that's a really good talk for a photographer. Giving couples tips on how to pose for wedding pictures? Because I know when I used to have my picture taken, I used to be quite nervous and awkward about it. Now,
whereas you can't be away from the camera. But I know, Tim, you were featured on the Coffee Catch Up, weren't you, a few weeks ago, and absolutely right. I think that might be a really good shout because, like I said, we're all experts in the wedding industry. I don't know about him, but we're all experts in the wedding industry. Some great suppliers out there, and like I said, Amy Darnell did a fantastic demonstration on Sunday, and that's what we want more of. So again, it's that one-shop destination. So if you are interested, come and give us a shout. Tim, I will be taking up on your offer for Metrodome. So definitely. And
I love that. Oh, sorry, I love that as well. Already, Tim says he's up for that challenge. John Steele says he came up with that idea a year ago. Yes, John, it was your idea, but you know me, I'll take credit. Yeah, brilliant.
I think as well, Helen. So you're in the comment section. You're watching us live. You got the prize at the. You won the competition. So how was the day for you? What was the best part of the day for you? Did you get everything you need for your big day? Let us know where you're getting married as well, because that'd be great. We could, it'd be great to feature as well on the show.
Real weddings.
We've weddings yet. So it was last year, weren't it? We had what was her name? She got married at Aston Hall. I remember because we were there.
Oh, it was up themed wedding.
Yep, up themed wedding.
And it was.
Yes.
Oh.
So.
Guys, you know who it was. She was the main feature of the live Wedding Fayres Yorkshire live virtual shows.
Yeah, bring on the smoke bombs, John. So yeah, like I say, it'd be great to feature that. And again, we've got a new blog launching.
I love how competitive photographers are. Tim says he came up with the idea 2 years ago. I came up with the idea when I was 10, which was only 10 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely, Graham, absolutely. But yeah, Helen, let us know how was it for you? What did you get anything for your big day? Did you get anything booked? So yeah, let us know. Oh yeah, Lindsay Fagan. That was
Lindsay Fagan.
Yeah, Lindsay Fagan over at Aston Hall. Her wedding was absolutely sweet. I think Charlotte Elizabeth was a photographer there. So yeah, I think Jelly Bean were there as well, and yeah, Charlotte. So yeah, beautiful wedding. But yeah, Helen says we got some garden games. That's fantastic.
Love garden games. That's something that does seem to be becoming more popular. Saw it come out a couple of years ago, just at the end of the pandemic, and then really starting to see it come forward. And what is such a great thing, because those garden games, like when you're getting married, you're busy all day. That's a given. But your guests, there's certain times where they're just like wandering around like aimlessly lost sheep. So having stuff that they can do, the garden games are great. And I'm sure the photographers will tell you as well, look at that. Oh, there we go. The photographers will tell you having stuff that's interesting going on is going to give you better photos for that event as well. So yeah, that is brilliant. It's just trying. Look, producer Dan,
there you go,
working on the fly as always. There we go. We can make it work.
Yeah. So what's John saying? Best garden games are Sack Races and Limbo. The classics. Do you remember being at school? And
Space Hoppers.
Yeah, Space Hoppers.
Love a Space Hopper.
Where's Lloyd when we need him?
I've not seen Lloyd for a while, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lloyd, where are you? Get in the comment section. Want some competition between the photographers on here?
Yeah. So if you are an expert and you want to be put forward for that, we're going to be rolling that out up to the Barnsley Metrodome. So either drop us a message and say like expert spot. They're very limited because they are going to be very limited. So do let us know. 20 minutes sharing your expertise about the wedding industry. This is a great way for you to create assets to promote your business as well.
Yeah.
There's Paris looking fantastic.
Yeah, Paris and the other amazing models. So I was actually backstage doing a video wall, and yeah. Helen says it was fantastic. Thanks, you did a great job. Egg and spoon race.
I will just say the male model at the back there, I don't know what it was about him, but he was sending the ladies crazy. Every time he came out, everyone was worrying. I'm like, what are they worrying at? What are they worrying at?
Oh, he is. He's a good looking chap, isn't he? Yeah. I knew those trousers
were blue.
Oh, look, I'm here. I think Lloyd's in the comments.
Lloyd's in the house. Good to see you, Lloyd. Hopefully you are well and doing good.
Yeah, and then obviously again, Helen, live on screen. So there you are with our very own compare, Mark Gregory, obviously receiving your prize, and then obviously the catwalk again. So we've got, look at that crowd. It was an absolutely fantastic day. So
great atmosphere as well. Sarah Ambush says, "What's the real music the next music challenge?" Sarah Ambush did a great challenge with me. It was Lady Gaga, "Shallow."
Yep.
Into Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh,
And I believe the next challenge, Sarah and Bush, if I remember correctly, it was Metallica into something else. Toccata and Fugue into Metallica.
wow.
But she pulled it out of the bag. She smashed it last time, and she will smash it again this time. So that will be at the Barnsley Metrodome Arena, where you can see an amazing mashup between Metallica and Toccata and Fugue.
Fantastic. Yeah. Not one to miss.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an expert in classical music now.
And then we've got on the picture there as well. We've got Wedding Bands for Hire there doing their rendition of the classic wedding DJ and the sax. I love that sax with the. I love the proper 90s dance tunes with the sax.
Well, you know what they say, don't you?
Go on.
Sax sells.
It does. It really does.
does.
We don't want to get banned off Facebook now, Grant. Come on, we've been doing really well today. We've been very professional.
Sax sells. Sax.
Sax. It's all about the sax.
It is all about the sax.
The sax appeal. But no, absolutely fantastic. And then some more shots. I mean, we could go all day with these pictures. Big thank you to Alan for taking some fantastic snaps on the day as well. So these are fantastic. But yeah, like I said, look at that. The crowd with Mark. Mark just took hold of the crowd and kept everybody entertained on the day. So, a big thank you to Mark.
Yeah. Now we've got. I mean, we're very excited about the show. It's these big shows are. I mean, we've been doing these for 6-7 years now. They are our showcase to kind of venue suppliers and everyone. It's our chance to show off a little bit. And this year we really pulled the boat out, which is great to be doing something groundbreaking again. And we've got lots planned for the autumn season. So guys, if you're interested in getting involved, get involved now. We've got some exciting plans for the autumn season and for the 2024 season. So do kind of let your interest be known. There we go. John says, what's this?
Alan can photograph the awards even.
North of England Wedding Awards. That's the next thing. That's going to be mega. And we're so excited about North of England Wedding Awards. The intro to this show today, we did the North of England Wedding Awards one.
Yeah. It's what happens when we're on the move, doesn't it? So the North England Awards are going absolutely fantastic. Thousands of votes have been streaming through. It's great to see that sea of purple on the social media with people sharing the toolkit. So we've got dedicated areas and dedicated images to be shared on social media to get them votes coming in. And I can assure you they are coming in. So we will be doing an update next week when Alan's back with an update of where we are.
And there's a North of England Wedding Awards nominee just walked behind me now. She's off over there doing the style shoot right here at Castle Grove.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, the style shoot does look absolutely stunning. So we're going to be featuring that on the blog later this week as well. So do come and have a visit this absolutely stunning venue. It does give me I mean, we've got a venue similar to this in Sheffield, Tapton Hall, absolutely stunning. Great sort of architecture. And like I said, the chandeliers, you don't see that in any other venue, do you?
And it's great because it's not massively known on the wedding circuit. So you're going to be getting like photos. You're going to be getting real nice images for your wedding from a venue that not everybody else knows about. So it becomes special and unique for you, which is really what weddings are about. It's about kind of getting that brand wedding out there. Do make sure you follow us on Instagram as well. That's weddings_Fayres_Yorkshire. Check out our Instagram account, and you'll always see us updating on there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll drop a like on our socials. We are launching the Real Weddings blog, so that will be starting to roll out on our website this week. But we are featuring those real weddings, so it'd be great to have those real weddings. And Helen, if you do want us to, if we can feature some of your bits from your wedding, it's like your journey from booking all the way up to your big day, let us know. It'd be great to have that feature. And feature some of the supplies that you book. So I know that the Garden Games, they're new to our shows. So they were featured in the foyer of the Big Wedding Sale. Absolutely fantastic. I caught up with them at 3:30 when they were packing up. They did a fantastic day. And, I think, like I said, it will be returning for us in the Metrodome. And I think they're doing some fairs around Wakefield and Hollins Hall. So, but yeah, absolutely fantastic day.
Yeah, I will say, my hair's an absolute mess. Never mind. You see someone, what's that on the ceiling? Oh, it's my fringe. Timothy Teasdale, I believe, Focus, have actually sent us a real wedding, which we are going to feature. Yes. We were going to feature it a couple of weeks ago, but he's sent that through to us. So we're going to dig around in the old inbox, and then we're going to feature that.
Yep, absolutely. We'll get that featured on. Get a few plugs as well to you, Tim. And again, if anybody saw it as well, nip onto our TikTok and Instagram where some top tips for the big day regarding photography, Tim featured. So some great reels on there. So do check them out on socials.
John Steele obviously is in the comment section as well. John is a regular contributor to our photo of the day. But the photo of the day, which is the photo of the day for you?
Well, it's got to be the armors. I think this just sums it up. I mean, look at that for a picture.
Yeah.
We've got some like I said again. We're still a shout out. We've got Chiffon Rose Bridal. We've got the bridal studio at Robert Town, Antich, and Joshua Adams. I mean, look at that.
And 96 Jeweler.
And 96 Jeweler, and then obviously the suppliers we had. Blizzard, what was the name? Forgot a name. The violinist one. It's chucking me a deep end. It's chucking me a deep end. Bianca Blizzard.
I do apologize. It's Bianca Blizzard.
Bianca Blizzard and Wedding Bands for Hire. And of course, oh yeah, it's put Bianca. Thank you, John. A bit delayed there. And then obviously a big thank you to Mark. But I mean, like I said, that the urban theme was in. And look out for our show because that will be changing every year. We're gonna have different themes every year. And the urban theme was absolutely fantastic this year.
Yeah. If you missed the urban theme catwalk at the Royal Amish, you can catch it at Barnes and Metrodome Arena. Each year, we're going to be changing that show up as well. But most importantly, whilst we're giving the thank yous out, thank you to you guys. Thank you to the suppliers that, had faith in us to deliver a show. And thank you to you couples that came to that big show as well. One of the great things about all of our shows is despite the production we put in and the cost we put in for that big stage, those video walls, we do not charge entry to any of these shows. Free entry, free goodie bags, free wedding magazines.
We've got
there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. So tell us a little bit. This is Castle Grove in Leeds. Tell us a little bit about weddings here.
Yeah, so we are a huge venue, as you can see. It's a bit of a photographer's dream, especially with the ceilings. So weddings generally, we tend to get, it's a real mix of kind of young independent couples, kind of alternative couples that are a little bit different. We do, of course, have some of the Masonic guests. They really like being sort of having the weddings here as well because they've got that personal connection. Generally, we find people love the ballroom. That's kind of just, you won't be able to see it on camera, but it's just through there. Really big open space that you can have up to sort of 150, 160 people comfortably in there. And then for the smaller sort of intimate setups, we've got the oak room, we've got the white room. So it really is a big mix of different kind of target markets that we go for.
Fantastic. Now, as well as a wedding venue as well, you have a great comedy night here as well. I see you've got all sorts of stuff in your calendar coming up as well, which is absolutely fantastic. How are you finding those comedy nights?
So we had one, at the end of April, we had Comedy Bay. They, a shout out to Comedy Bay, they're fantastic. They came and hosted a comedy night here, which was fantastic. We actually packed out this entire area behind us here. There were about 70 people in total, which maybe doesn't sound like a lot, but in this space it was pretty big. The atmosphere was great, but yeah, we're hoping to kind of branch out and go to through different avenues as well to get more comedy acts in. So yeah, do watch out for that if you follow us on the Instagram page as well.
Fantastic. And what is your Instagram handle?
It is Castle Grove Masonic Hall. Very inventive.
There we go. That's absolutely fantastic. Make sure you do give them a follow as well. Thank you very much for your time. I know you're very busy. There we go. There we go. So that is at Castle Grove. Again, great team here as well. When you're looking for your venue, getting to meet the team is so important because they're the ones that are going to be involved in the planning and the process of your big day, as well as on the day itself. So you want to make sure that they are there to support you in that journey. So yeah, for the thank yous as well, like I say, thank you to you, the couples, for joining us on our big shows and our local wedding shows, and to the suppliers that do that as well. Those suppliers, many of those you'll know are in the north of England wedding awards, not just our suppliers. Any wedding industry, wedding business in the industry has been part of that. It's great to see all the stuff that's being pushed out there for people asking for votes. If you have a supplier, if you've been married and one of your suppliers you believe is worthy of that, then do make sure you give them a vote. And don't just kind of click, actually generally put your thoughts behind that as well, because it's not a popularity contest. It's not who gets the most votes. What those comments really make a big difference on the voting process.
Yeah, and again, this year, I mean, there's not been some massive changes with the judging process, but it's an improved judging process. We've got a new set of judges on the panel, and they will be judging the company. So again, like Grant says, not a popularity contest. Some great feedback to be seen, and me, I used to enter the awards as a supplier, and getting that sort of feedback a few weeks after the awards is absolutely fantastic, and share that with the team. So definitely want to get on board. And like I said, if you're a supplier, get that shared all over your socials. Reach out to your couples to give you a vote. And like I say.
So yeah, someone's just asking whereabouts is the venue. This venue is in Heading in Leeds. Great parking as well. Beautiful space outside and inside. And John has answered that well. He's put Heading in Leeds. Very new to the wedding circuit, and so they've got some great deals to be had here as well. And talk about the wedding awards. When people kind of think a lot of these awards things are like mates of mates, because you used to be a supplier and you used to be in, and now you're with us. You're not allowed to enter this year.
No, we're not. Again, and we were talking about this in the office where when obviously I joined your team, and integrity is the most important part of the awards, and the judging process is absolute watertight. That we have a specific set of guidelines that we follow. All of the judges get their own judging pack, and they get a judging application. So what happens is they'll get all the votes come through for their respective areas and their respective categories, and they will judge them based on the feedback individually, and they will do their own research. So they'll do the market research, they'll do some mystery shopper examples with the companies. So this is what's great about our awards, because you get that genuine feedback, and again on the awards night we'll get that sort of feedback as well of why the judges selected a specific winner. But yeah, you're absolutely right there. And you, like I say, it's a fantastic event to be part of. I know I've attended for the past 4 years, and it's an absolutely stunning venue, great live entertainment, and it's great to rekindle with the suppliers that you haven't seen in a while. So I know I've not seen you for a bit of time, Lloyd, but I'm looking forward to seeing you in October. I'll probably see you again in the next few weeks, no doubt. Like Tim, it's you get to see all the venues as well, have a catch up, have a drink. Sometimes they might buy me a drink,
The networking at the event as well is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And speaking of, I say networking, it's not really networking, but shout out as well to we've got some great sponsors for the North of England Wedding Awards. We will be kind of pushing them as we go forward. So if you are a sponsor of that, then do make sure you're active within this. But also a big shout out to Chair and Table Hire Company for the big wedding show, and Bubbles, who both did an absolutely amazing job on the day.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And like I said, plenty of sponsors on there. And it's not just a case of you turn up to the awards and then go home. Once the awards are finished, it's a full night of entertainment, and it's time to let your hair down, celebrate the successes of the wedding industry and the wedding season with your fellow suppliers and what I call friends. So do get yourself tickets are going on sale, aren't they, in a few weeks?
Tickets are going on sale, and here's the thing: every year we try and make things bigger and better. You've seen that with our big wedding sales, our big wedding shows. We're always trying to improve. Even our local shows, we're always trying to improve. The wedding awards is our excuse to kind of show off as well, to celebrate with you guys the amazing work. But you've seen where it's gone over the years. Last year was amazing. Fire Breathers, Samurai Sword, Fire Breathers, Angel Girls. Mark Gregory did an amazing job, and it was one of those moments for me when Mark Gregory came out and did the song where where everything was just, it was that moment you had to be